That's something they're actually very proud of. Like, if you choosing a different type of die, they roll different. Like the metal ones don't roll as much. The light plastic ones bounce around a shit ton. They have some that are actually like
Okay,
have rubbery physics that bounce around extra. And where they land
that's
and being
sorcery.
jilted
I
and
like
shit
it.
is all worked in. I watched like a
That's
20-minute video one day about the developers being like, "We came up with all this shit," and everyone's like, I guess they don't need to have a lot of creative force as far as making content because they just get Wizards of the Coast stuff and put it on their website. So they can have a whole creative division be like, yeah, make the dice real. Why not?
So is Phil using a potato?
Think so. I think he's on a like an old era iPad.
The original iPad.
Or
My
like the
mom still rocks
Samsung
one.
Tablet A. Just like, what is this? This is a
My,
giant iPod shuffle that does not fit in my pocket.
my mom has either a first or second gen iPad from like 2008 or maybe even earlier.
Does it
Uh,
work?
yeah, well, it's very shitty, and she's
work
holding
is an
on to it.
interesting term, right?
You're
But
like,
can she play RuneScape on it?
well, it's a Mac, so
Hmm.
you know,
So
I
no.
can't run jack shit.
We know where
Right.
Ray's alliances lie.
This week we got a baseball cap that says Baltimore, Maryland. Bite me. There's a crab
Baltimore?
on it. Yeah. Gotta show my
Dude, I
Maryland.
was
Maryland
praising
bird.
crab chips to my dad, and now he's gonna try them next football Sunday.
Oh, so I went to this. Well, this was maybe 4 months ago. I went to a hat store in Boca Mall, Lids,
What?
and finally, after 20
Sounds
years, I
fun.
found my hat size is size 8. Like
Okay.
I
That's tough
could
to come
never
by.
find a hat
In
that
all
would
fairness, I
fit
don't
my big
actually know
ass
my hat
head.
size, so that's cool. An
I
8, you
like
say?
wearing fitteds that are like bigger than my size, just because I like the way they look. Because if you get the one that's actually your size, like it's like pinchy. I don't know. I like oversized
Man,
hats.
heard that. I mean, I prefer a large flex fit. This one has one of those Velcro backs.
I've always wanted a hat, but I have like a Jimmy Neutron head, and I just got discouraged after every every
No,
hat
well,
would
that's
just
the thing.
constrict my head.
The people at Lids have all the shit to like get your size in like 2 seconds.
No, exactly. That's what we did. I was just like, well, shit. I just don't want to buy a New York Mets hat.
Why not, bro? Just start rocking baseball team hats that you don't give a fuck about, and when random people approach you like, cool hat, and you'll be like, what? That's fucking
I
weird.
mean, yes, that is a move.
I don't give a shit about this. This
Honestly.
just looks good.
No, I'd be down, and I would just like go with the
Bro,
conversation.
imagine Zach as a hat guy with like your whole bedroom background for streaming is like 100 fucking NFL hats. Don't watch football at all.
It's all just Pittsburgh Pirates.
Dude, you
Cole,
could
I'm sorry what happened
stream
to you this week in football, by the way.
Oh, it's
buying
okay.
hats
I got
when they
beat
get
pretty bad.
released.
You guys
I
just
got
did
beat
not
pretty
have a good
bad
week.
in my other league also. So yeah, that's all. That's all. I got beat real bad across the board.
I was really excited to see how the game was going to play out, and then I was like, oh shit.
I know I thought I had a chance at one point, but I was wrong. Sorry, I'm just looking for tokens right now. What are we thinking, guys? We ready to move in here?
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
can
do
switch up the
recap.
music vibe if we want. Get a
Well,
little.
before we actually get into that, I want to take a chance just to let you guys get some input. Like, does anybody have any questions about anything that played out? Anything you're uncertain about? Questions, comments, concerns, anything like that before we start to get into it.
What was this thing you just added?
So this is the portals that Royden Gamzee came out of.
Oh, okay. Or
Rock
the
Sasha suck.
lightning bolt thing? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the lightning bolt is just the portal itself because I was trying to just like
I didn't
make
see
it
there's
cool.
4.
There are indeed 4 of them.
I guess this
Potentially,
is just
hopefully, very problematic for you guys. I just want.
this
How was
right
that-
here. This is the
How was that
Frostbound.
Sirenscape level for you?
Guess Sirenscape. Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I'm behind.
I mean, you don't really need it this session, but I just want to know if the level's
Yes, you
good.
do.
No, I just didn't realize how quiet it's been the last 2 sessions.
Wait, Southus and the guitar are not in play right now. They're moved off the map because that's where they're at.
Trash can. The devs.
My favorite line last week is, "Guys, you have a fucking beholder."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
James is like secretly just plotting.
Studying
I
Silent
Blade.
yeah, I need to reopen all the shit because I'm a giant eagle right now, and I have a
Yes,
beholder, so I need to pull up both of those.
Yeah. You got. Oh, dude, no.
The
The
beholder
funniest
sheet
thing
is
from last
overwhelming.
week. The funniest thing from last week was you turning the corner and seeing Griff, and being like, "Oh yeah." It's like, "Have you seen Jenny?" And you're like, "Yeah, she's over there. She tried to kill me." And him just being like, "Oh, so you're an enemy." That shit was crucial.
I just realized, dude, range attacks have disadvantage if you're next to them in melee.
Yes.
Yeah,
Fuck, all those times I've hit his Ray, and I'd usually go out, smack him, and run away. I could just hug him.
You posted the beholder sheet, right, Billy? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But again,
Yeah, you can-
the actual rays of the eyes, I think Cole has ultimate input on. That is just an example. There are many different things that show you what the eye stalks do. So I don't know if you wanted to look in the monster manual and make sure they're the same, because it could have been some homebrew shit.
I mean,
I was
you
gonna
can
say
really-
just
Where'd you post
you can
it?
search in D&D Beyond. Just use the search bar, open a new tab, go D&D Beyond, use the search bar to search Beholder.
oh,
And
see,
that'll
I
give you,
just
like,
go to
one.
Google and type in D&D 5e.
D&D
Mhm.
5e,
Beholder.
Also
Beholder,
will work.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because the 5th
But
edition
again,
is the most
like-
recent one, right?
From what I understand,
Yeah.
beholders are like dragons, where the eye stalks are kind of up to the DM. So if any of them seem OP or underpowered, they have like right to change it, and like the amount of eyes they have is up to the DM, all that stuff.
No, I mean, he summons an adult fucking Beholder.
Uninjured, all eye stalks. That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
So this
Bruh.
is not the first or second beholder. Is this the third beholder we've encountered or interacted with?
But it's funny, it's the second one that's been on your side. Which I think is
We
interesting.
worked really hard to get that first one on our side, though. That took a lot.
Yeah. Alright.
Have you guys seen the episode of Futurama where they're going to get Bender's memory back, and there's a beholder in like the deep, dark memory slots for the bureaucrats with
Yes.
Hermes?
Yes. I fucking love that.
He's like, "Oh, don't tell my boss I was sleeping."
I'm a level 20 bureaucrat.
Futurama's full of fun. Fun
You guys want to play
references.
D&D for the next quadrillion years? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm a 12th
Alright,
level
cool.
president.
Yep. That's a good episode.
And then there's the 4-part series called Bender's Game, where they're just literally playing D&D.
Oh man, that's so cool. The D&D Beyond. You just search monsters there.
Yep.
And it looks like it ties all the roles. Test.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, no,
work.
it'll still
Oh, that's fucking cool.
you'll still be able to roll the beholder directly into the VTT.
It makes it.
That's how
really
I do it
easy.
whenever you
Oh,
guys see me
shit.
Yeah.
monsters, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button.
Okay, and it even says beholder. That's okay.
Never
That
can
That's
was
never.
great.
Yes.
Never
Oh
can
wow.
never.
3 hours.
I never can never. Yeah.
Oh my
Never
God.
have I ever.
I'll have 4 sheets up.
Never have I ever can ever.
Okay.
Never have I ever can never.
So,
Do we
all right.
wanna
So
get
no
that
more
traditional
questions,
intro?
cameras, you guys.
I
Yeah,
have a
yeah. That's
question.
what we're gonna do. So I was gonna ask for.
Are
What's
we
up?
adding? Why are we adding Ramsey?
What?
Is Ramsey coming back?
It's
Not
Rorden
not
Gamsey,
Ramsey,
guys.
Rorden Gamsey. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see.
It's not Ramsey. It's Gamsey.
Gamzee.
Got it. Got it. Yep.
Rorden
Yep.
Gamsey.
Oh,
I
what
thought
are
Ramsey
those?
was coming
upstairs.
back.
This is like
No.
the fucking Legion of Doom just showing up. Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
All unrelated villains who are like, yo, you guys want to kill these guys too? That's wild. I have a feeling
yeah.
the Rakshasa might be protective of his contractual slave. So maybe he'll try to prevent Holden from getting killed by other stuff. I don't know.
Well, no, that's the thing though. He's like that contract's off. He can come after any and all of you. He's going for a body grab. He's here to get as many of you as he can back to his realm.
Contractually.
Do you remember me saying there's a potential future where this game turns into Mayor Gieri having to rescue everyone else?
Yeah, but you told me that in confidence by the pool. I don't think anyone else knows that.
No, he said it last week.
Okay, good.
He did. He said it last week.
Well, no, now the cat's out of the box because if you all get taken by the Rakshasa, that's how the game turns into that.
What if I
Because
take
you
the
guys roll-
Rakshasa?
It's gonna be
You roll
like the
Astral
end.
Sub Crew.
It's gonna be the end of Red Dead 2, where it's just Feigieri like living out his days and dying of old age. That's it. It's 10 sessions of me RPing, being a restaurant owner, and then the game ends.
And then the game ends. Speaking of games ending, I told you Aroas finally ended,
Yeah.
but they have also they did like a Q&A this week. It's really cool.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna assume the cheese elementals and all that are
Yeah.
attacking everybody.
These
Maybe.
slimy boys.
But yeah, no, they're gonna be coming at you guys, yes.
No, I mean
Like anyone.
like
Yes.
Sargoth and Phineas and the Sphinx have a dire alliance with the cheese elemental.
No, just the only reason they're here is because you guys wished Holden away from Rorden Gamsey. So
Yeah.
they're technically like a third
I'm
party.
saying
They're
they're like-
basically Blackwater coming to Black Bag Me, while you guys are the U.S. fighting Germany in World War II. And then
Like,
like
maybe-
Britain's coming to kidnap me because I'm a POW.
like maybe we could somehow use that to our advantage.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, you
Kite
have a
them to the
beholder.
Sphinx.
Maybe I'm a fart. I don't know.
With some type of charm shit.
I got 10 feet of fart movement per turn.
Command humanoid murder Phineas type of spell.
You should have said you were a stinky fart and just hover in Gamzee's face the entire time.
No stinky farts, boys. No stinky farts.
Isn't it Noxious Cloud? No.
Although I'm pretty sure you did say you were a stinky fart
Stinky
last week.
farts.
Or a
No,
cloud
stinky
kill.
farts.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
You're a noxious cloud. He
Cloud
inhales the
kill.
poison.
5d8 per round concentration. You can move the cloud every round. What? Such a good spell.
Okay. Wait. Where's oh yeah, you ready for that sweet, sweet intro music?
Yeah, baby. I got you
We're
front
gonna
and
hit
center.
that welcome to the world of knowledge. Bite me. Pull me out. Oh Griff Gruffin. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that the party really fucked me up last week. That was bad. It hurt a lot.
You know, you and your stupid voice are going to be on soon, so don't worry about it.
Miss Thanari, I just need you to calm down. All right. Welcome to the world of Veranos, a world currently in crisis, as it is assaulted by another realm. But a brave group of adventurers and their allies are determined to see this threat vanquished. Okay, well, we pick up 9 months in the past before the what you would call current events of our game, where two worlds have collided. A group of young adventurers on a forsaken quest for a flute found themselves face to face with a powerful enemy, a sorcerer of immense power and deadly intent. Their patron had betrayed them. And, Ray the monk began the work of eliminating his former party members at the behest of Phineas, and that was what was going to happen. Until there was a bright flash of light and a new group of individuals apparated in the room. As your main characters, your high-level characters, showed up, drawn here to the past by the fear that Ray the monk was going to do something reckless and permanently alter, their futures or timelines. I think it was the uncertainty that got to them most. But they made the choice and they wished themselves back in time. Very specifically worded this wish to show up here, and very, very luckily showed up right now. As the group assessed the situation in the room, they were pretty quick to pick up the idea of what's going on. They found a Lightbringer who had been felled by Ray's hand, a good friend of Iris's. She was brought back and said it was Ray who did it. Fetha quickly followed up with a smart spell using Hold Person to hold Ray in place and confront him about his reasons for killing a Lightbringer. Ray, unfortunately, didn't give too much of a response, but he is now allied with his friends again as Fetha released. Right, you ended up releasing the Hold Person on him.
Yes.
Yeah, as Fetha ended up releasing the Hold Person on him, and with the idea that Ray is not gonna continue his course of action. And Phineas himself even stated once the main party showed up that the deal was off, and Ray didn't have to worry about it. However, in conjunction with that, Phineas also played one of his real last bargaining chips, which was to summon Sargoth into the room. This is Sargoth with 2 arms, so it would mean a current timeline version of the Foul Wizard. And he showed up with younger Ray and younger Ray's wife, Nala, whom he had presumably intercepted at the Bloated Bounty. Not the Bloated Bounty, at the Half-Mast, because if Phineas and Sargoth are working together, then Sargoth would have easily known from where to find them. Even then, things didn't really seem that dark. I mean, you guys put a hard beating on Phineas, dishing out a lot of damage to him. However, it may have gone unnoticed initially, but this cloak that he has billowing about him, it billows about him with potential. And it's not... You're not sure what's happening, but he should probably be dead, but he's definitely not, is sort of what you guys know right now. Okay? He also appears to just be pulling item after item out of his cloak. Very, very interesting. And then something very unexpected happened, as 4 portals opened in the room, strategically placed, whereas they sealed off, or they were placed at any entrances into this area. And these tears in reality opened, and first outstepped a tall, skinny gentleman, older, tigerish features, short white spiky hair, and a tough British accent and a hard demeanor. Some of you in the party recognize this immediately to be the celebrity chef Rudin Gamzee, who also happens to be a Rakshasa, who initially kidnapped Mayor Faigieri during the Fantasy Iron Chef battle. Is that because he's an ass? He's a donkey. He's an ass. That's very cute. Actually, I appreciate that. Okay, so since then, since the mayor was captured, Warden Gamzee got his prize, and he took Mayor Gary back to the Savory Plane of Flavor, and there he was for a while until Holden, using the astral cube, no, a gate spell, was able to communicate with Warden Gamzee and bargained him to trade places with the mayor of Flavortown. A demon lawyer, Damien, was dispatched, or devil lawyer, was dispatched, and a deal was negotiated. Now, a main feature of this deal was the party was still given the ability to come and try and rescue Holden, without that being considered a breach of the contract, right? Additionally, the Rakshasa wouldn't come back after the mayor was the idea behind the trade. However, wishing Holden out of the Savory Plane of Flavor is a clear breach of the contract because it's not the same thing as having to go and rescue him. So, now Warden Gamzee has full authority, not authority, but full ability to, without any contract worries, essentially try and take you guys with him. He's here, and he's coming for you. He's gonna try and take you all back to the Savory Plane of Flavor if he can.
You can eat my spicy salami.
Yes. So I did want to. So he steps out of the portal first, and right as he steps out, he's flanked on either side. On his left side, there is a large, imposing figure, maybe like 9, even 10 feet tall. And it just appears to have the body is made of this dark mass and sort of like dark mass and muscle. What should I say? Dark mass and like it seems like muscle, and there's parts of it that are shiny. You can see bits and chunks in it. This is a salami golem, okay? And on the other side, he is flanked by a bubbling mass of what appears to be yellow ooze with maybe there's shades of white mixed in there. You can see, it would be mostly white and yellow. And it's like bubbling, like it's hot all the time. And this is a cheese elemental from the Savory Plane of Flavor. So, and there's like sort of variations, like they're all going to use the same stat block, but imagine like some of the cheese elementals is like a blue cheese elemental, one's like a Parmesan, same with the pepperoni golem. Some of them could be like salami or sopressata, different.
So
types
you're saying we should add some flavor to it.
You should, yes. So he steps out, these figures imposing around. He assesses the room. Holden, you see him look at / through your fart cloud. And Peepop, you're probably surprised to see the portal open directly in front of you, but the creatures that pop out don't seem initially directly aware of your presence. Okay?
Heard that.
But you are like, you're like, they're right next to you. Yeah, like very much in your space. Okay? These other two came up right behind Nebuchadnezzar, and then this one side of the room is pretty heavy with the guys right now, with the baddies, which is cool. Okay. So yeah, he would step out, he would look directly through your cloud, Holden, assess the room, and he'd be like, I want to know who cast it. Who was it? Cast the spell, which one of you? Come on, chefs, I need a response. You guys give him anything?
You hear Fetha in the back going, "Who's whining over there?"
So, who's the chef?
Well, I mean, I would consider myself a pretty good chef. I make some good food, and especially when I've had a little of the smoke.
Your little drug-induced munchies hardly qualify as food.
I'm sorry. Who's the one who forgot to wear their clogs to the kitchen and slipped on the oil and also lost the food battle?
No, you cheated. You made an oil slick and you froze the water on my side. I remember.
I guess you're the idiot sandwich.
No, I'm never an idiot sandwich. It's you. And he slaps you with the illusionary bread Fetha from across the room.
Oh no!
And he makes you into the idiot sandwich. It doesn't hurt you. It's an illusion. But
oh no!
Yeah, he makes
You're
you.
just mad because I'm telling the truth.
And then he goes on like a bit of a rant. I mean, everything I just explained, but with his accent, where he's like, "I'm coming for all of you now. You've broken the contract, and you'll not have any escape from my wrath this time." And yeah, so we need to do a couple things. We need to roll Rorden Gamzee and the Elementals into the initiative, and also Sargoth into the initiative as well. Okay.
What about the
So,
beholder?
does it say in the tooth description whether I think yeah you're gonna have to just roll initiative for that as well. Absolutely.
That worked.
Great.
Oh yeah,
Great.
did work.
Got it. It did work, yes. Which is brilliant.
Oh shit, that's coming up.
Yeah, actually, you're gonna get to go pretty soon here with the old Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
And then okay, so let's
Remember.
do last that should have his character sheet available. Let me bring it up.
Go Neb. You're the Knezer. Go Neb.
The old Sargoth.
And
Plus
Neber.
1 to his initiative. Nebuchadnezzar. And I rolled a natural 1, so he's a 2 initiative. That's
Unfortunate.
really gotta
Sucks to
start
suck.
lying about these rolls, guys.
You might
Start
want
lying
to.
about some of them. I mean, that's actually coming up before 2. Okay, 2. That's lower than Ray rolled. Alrighty, so let's hit it with the man, Rorden Gamzee, man, the myth, legend. All right, natural 14, and that's going to be a little bit of a. What am I looking at? I don't see it. Blah blah blah. I guess let's give me +2. Oh, +3. Oh my gosh. Okay, 17 for the man, the myth, the legend. So he's gonna have to wait a while to go. We'll put him below New Gears biggest. Alrighty, and then we're gonna do the pepperoni golems. That's a natural 10. And they're going to receive a -1 to initiative. Oh my. So 9. Not bad. And the cheese elementals, which get a.
You sound yummy.
Sorry, I have a ton of tabs open.
I can only imagine what your screen looks like right now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, but +2. All right, 12. Cool. Okay, that's all the turns that need to be added. I'm gonna just flush these out into their places real quick. Sorry, you can go before the cheese elementals.
Heyo.
Okay, cool. Looking good. So, all right. Ooh, Holden, I mean, I think we're gonna just rock into your turn here, right? You
Sure.
are poofed out. Basically, your tormentor of the last, however long you were in there, has just popped out in front of you. But you are.
Hey, I'm gonna roll for panic. I rolled a 2. I'm gonna panic.
Okay. Love that. Love that. Yeah.
What would he do in a panic? He is a fart. So I think he can move 10 feet. He would go boom, boom, and end his turn.
Okay.
I
Cool.
don't think a hide action is possible because he's in direct line of sight of like a lot of stuff, right?
I mean, I think that like it would be a really difficult DC.
Okay.
But yeah, you could like try and disperse yourself against the wall and maybe make it look like you went into the wall or something. Because you are gas, so like that's not. I don't think that's outside of realm. Let's just do it with disadvantage instead of making it a higher
Okay.
DC.
So being the cloud gives me advantage, so straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a +1 on this. It's not great. 16 + 1, 17 for his stealth.
Okay, 17. Okay, cool.
And that's his turn.
You feel like you're probably pretty hidden.
I am nothing.
Which
I
is
am
hard to say.
steam. I am mist.
I am the air.
Okay. Oh boy, the Sphinx is up next.
Not good.
Yeah. What the fuck is this thing gonna do? Holy hell. Alright. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Good. How was trivia?
It was good. We got second
Nice.
place.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Was
We
it
got a $25 gift card. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Cool. Maddie went to trivia. They got second place.
Nice.
Awesome.
Sick.
Yeah, it was really good.
Ah. Oh, gosh. Nice, Maddie. Okay. This I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save that for later. Okay. That's not cool. All right, sorry guys. Yeah, he's gonna fucking do his thing. Oh yes, the Sphinx is the best. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, the Sphinx, seeing the damage you guys have dealt to Phineas and the state of the room, and now seeing a bunch of essentially enemies show up in the room, he's going to take. Okay. So, the Sphinx. Just gonna look around. Just gonna look at Fetha, and not look at Fetha. Look at Phineas, who's right next to him, and look at Sargoth, and be like, "There's a lot going on here right now. I think it's time we really stepped it up a notch and showed these people what we're made of." And just lets out the loudest roar. This is the third time the Sphinx has roared, and it's just become louder and more bestial each time. So, every creature, and there's no way to be immune to this, I was wrong about that before, is a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Lord.
And then the people who aren't here, we'll just let that lay for now, and we'll figure it out. Or we'll just say that at the end, whatever. Okay, so I gotta roll these two. The
Get a
Griff
plus
with
10,
+1.
which is sick.
Nah.
That's for Lord. That's for Nugius, though.
Okay.
Alisaria. That one's for Alisaria. That's unfortunate. And then the Beholder too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Alisaria is Giant Eagle. My bad.
So
Phineas
I-
passes.
I've heard this.
It's still
argument
her con.
before. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is Constitution endemic to the Druid, or is it a physical property of the Eagle?
I
There's
would
an
say it's
option
the
here
Druid,
for
right?
Cog.
It's the Druid for mental stats, and I think it's the creature for physical stats. It depends on if we consider this type of Constitution save more physical or mental.
Well,
Well, it depends on how cold.
failed
it is,
either
and
way.
To be honest. Oh well, there you go,
failed either way. So
dude. I can put
But
this
if
little
that does
3D
come up, we
printed,
can think about it.
this little 3D printed tower fits in my little dice tray. Makes me very happy.
Okay.
That's the next thing I want to
two
get.
of those guys failed. And do +4. Not bad. Pass. Fail. Oh, pass. And fail. Okay. So cool. Okay, so and then I just have to go for the rock Sasha. And he fails. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, boom, boom, bang. Look at that, look at this. I did everybody I'm controlling. That's great. Ray, did you roll?
Yeah, I got a 21.
Yeah,
Yeah,
21. Good job, you passed. But listen, I need you to roll again for Ray, and then roll for Nala also. As you roll for other Ray and Nala.
Oh. What should I roll for them? Just a D20?
Yeah, I mean they're not leveled, so actually, yeah, this was dumb idea. No, okay, yeah, give them both +2s.
Oh wait, okay. Don't.
Well, whatever. I mean, we know an 8 + 2 is 10. Yeah, the 8 still counts, even though you didn't put the +2.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but actually, you know what? That's fine. I like the natural 20 a lot more. So we're gonna have Ray fail and Nala succeed. Okay. Okay, so now I just have to calculate real quick 8d10 damage, and then we'll be moving on here.
8d10
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody.
Everybody who failed, everybody who
Oh my
passed will
God.
probably take half.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I rolled 2 10s and 2 9s, guys. On the first
We're
dash.
not friends anymore.
Yeah, I know. 16 + 5 is 20. 59. Okay, so it's going to be 59 damage to everybody who failed, which is less than 18 on your save, and it's 30 damage to everybody who passed.
50,
Anybody who
how
failed
much?
is also 59.
And what type of damage?
So I'm saying 29 damage. What a great question that is. Oh my gosh. Thunder damage.
Is that magical thunder damage?
I mean, I would consider this a magical effect. He just thundered you by roaring. So yes.
59 damage if you didn't pass.
Yes. 5/9 damage if you roll below an 18.
59
Fuck.
damage.
And 29
And
if
then
you rolled.
What's the rule for instant death? It has to do your whole hit points in one shot, or double it.
It has to do, but no, it has to do. Yeah, your total hit points pool. More like you have to take excess damage equal to your total hit points pool in one hit.
Okay.
So if you have even like 5 hit points, you would need to take your total damage +5. You see what I'm saying?
Also, do you do death saves immediately, or is it on your turn?
On your turn.
Cool. Thanari's down.
Yeah, Alsaria's down.
Oh, and this was a Constitution save.
Well, yes.
Like
So
dead.
Holden, as a fart,
Over dead.
has advantage on this.
Fetha, do you give bonuses to anybody on this?
10 plus
Or the
8 is an
plussy pluses?
18 for Holden, so he's going to take half of 59.
Wait. Say that again.
Do you give
29.
bonuses to anyone for this roll?
The other Ray's
Um,
probably dead.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
I can
yeah,
give
we're gonna
bonuses to
get there. Don't
anybody.
worry.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you had some sort of aura for like +5 or +3 or some bullshit.
I mean, they're immune to frightened as long as they're close to me.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine.
Oh wait, no, you're right. Hang on, I do have a
You
bonus
wanna
like that,
give
don't I?
plus on saves though.
Yeah,
for sure.
I do have that. Hold on. You're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me
My
that.
bad.
Where is it?
No worries, we're gonna run down the list real quick here while you check that. Alisaria for Nugius Boogius, or that was for Alisaria the 20, so that was a pass. That was for Ali or Nugbug.
That bug.
Okay. And then Ray passed with a 21. Okay, Fetha passed with a 26. Alisaria rolled again for Alisaria failing. Okay.
Would this count as a creature within
Hold
5 feet of Thanari making attack against a creature other than her?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna
Why
make a
not?
sentinel attack before she goes, before she's fucking dead. I'm gonna roll
Sure.
this one on the VTT. She's gonna miss.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, 24 will definitely hit that motherfucker. How much damage?
Okay, so what I see here is channeled divinity,
Nice.
and it's vow of enmity. Jesus, can't talk.
Okay.
You can choose one creature you can see within 10 feet of you, and gain advantage on attack rolls against. Oh, it's just attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Maybe it was something you switched up at some point. It doesn't matter.
It must have been when I switched and I got the warlock levels.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So,
Oh, hold
We're gonna
on.
run through
When
this real quick.
you
There's
or
okay,
another
go.
creature you can see within 30 feet makes an ability check or saving throw, I can add 4 to the roll. Would 4 save Alisaria? Would half damage keep her alive?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, yeah, for
With a
4 would
plus
Half
make her take
damage
half
would
damage.
definitely keep her alive.
Okay, boom. Flash
Yes.
of Genius as Holden's reaction.
Okay.
You get a +4 to your saving throw, and you are alive.
Oh shit. Okay.
Be sure to check all of your reactions, guys.
Okay, hold on. So 30. It was 30, right?
It would be like 29 or 30
Yeah,
if it was half.
29 is 29. 29. But Sorry, remember, the bird takes the rest of its HP, then you take the spillover. So I don't know
Yes.
how low
Oh
you were, but you actually
shit.
might not die. Because you have
Never
whatever the bird's
mind.
HP is like a buffer for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did not even think about that. She's not dead.
I know I was gonna cover that with you when we got to it in a minute here. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, you
Okay.
probably actually would have survived either way, but you're even less dead now. But you're probably not a bird anymore. But figure that out
Yeah.
real quick.
So
Okay.
Eagle took 26. So she takes
Oh, you
4
only
or
took
5.
3. No, you only take 3. It's 29. Okay, so this Sphinx lets out this roar. Its mouth opens wide. It says, before, and just lightning arcs out of its mouth, like Eldritch horror style, like right, and just goes through the whole room, arcing across most of you, some of you, a lot of the enemies. You see Royden Gamzee and his crew get like the demons, the golems he came in with, get just like racked by lightning, like you fucking see their skeletons and shit. And then like it just ends as suddenly as it started, and the Sphinx looks over to Phineas and Sargoth and goes, "Sorry about that. I felt it had to be done." Okay, so first thing, as you guys are applying the damage, which I'm about to be applying the damage on my guys, as you guys are applying the damage, anybody who failed is knocked prone as well. Okay.
Okay.
So Phil, I will need you to roll, please, for Peepop, if you could.
Okay. Oh, this is the con save and everything?
Yep.
Okay. Come
Wow,
on,
guys,
D&D
this is
Beyond.
crazy. How much damage just went on to these fucking
Yeah,
creatures.
Bebop's dead either way.
We're gonna
Oh
wanna
yeah, he
pass.
doesn't have enough HP.
He doesn't have a lot of health. Yeah, you halved my health with Bebop because he was tiny.
He's
Oh,
tiny.
but then he
does
added
not
more.
have-
He added
No.
more back.
No, I gave him armor class and
My armor class is 18s, but still, it wouldn't matter in this point.
gave him armor class and movement, which would not matter.
Yeah, Bebop's
Okay,
down.
Well, Peepop is
Well,
down.
hold on. You know what? He might be okay. Hang on.
Doesn't he have evasion?
I think he does have evasion. So if he
So
passes, he
if
can
you
take
pass,
0
you
damage.
have to half, yeah. Oh yeah. If he passes, it's a 0. If he fails, it's half.
Yeah, so like it can still be good. But I think that he only has
Yeah,
like
no, he's not
18
gonna pass.
hit points. Oh boy.
Bebop is not gonna
That
pass.
hurts. Alright, so Peepop, this little tiny form, goes unconscious.
Oh
Yep.
no. He's gonna get eaten by a pepperoni golem.
He might. I gotta say,
They might
Jenny
not even see him.
doesn't look good right now.
Yeah, well, Jenny can die.
She might. That's what I'm saying to you. No, not Jenny.
She deserves it.
Okay, Sargoth failed and Phineas passed.
She's actually the worst. She's the biggest liability in this game.
Guys, we could have had our own adventure, but we cared about Griff. It's our fault.
It is.
Our damn good nature fucked us.
Yeah, we should have been shady.
I mean,
Dude,
oh,
Shady
it is
McCoy
good, it's shady.
talking about the snow.
Doo-doo.
Alright.
Doo-doo boys.
You
Dude,
guys see is
boys.
the younger version of Ray falls to the ground. He's knocked back, unconscious.
Good.
Oh no.
Okay. But Nala
I hope
seems to be
he should
steady.
die too.
Sargoth is racked by lightning and knocked over.
What happens if young Ray dies?
The Beholder is racked by lightning and knocked over. Young Ray just died. And
Yeah,
Ray
but
is
he's
not fading out of
unconscious.
existence,
He's
don't
unconscious.
worry.
He's not dead.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, he's like a commoner. He has like 1 hit point right now. He hasn't trained in the Path of Sklin, so
Oh my
no,
god.
he's unconscious. He's unconscious. I'm not. We're not playing that game. It would be fun though. Okay, guys, that was the Sphinx's turn. It's pretty rowdy up in here. All right, so did
You
anybody
don't
else? So
say.
okay, sorry. Alisaria, I'm gonna swap you back out for your model because you're not a bird anymore. Boo. Here's
Oh
Alisaria.
yeah.
There you go. And then Thanari, you said you're down. You took your attack. I took the damage. So I'm just gonna mark
Yeah, so
you
it's
with
the thunder attack, so it's like sonic based. So I would assume like both her eardrums explode, and like
Yeah.
just blood out of the tear ducts, nose, mouth, ears collapses to the ground, and probably even gets like shoved up against the wall, like crumpled.
Yeah. All right, everybody still
Sword
took their
scattering away from
29
her.
if they passed.
Done.
Ralph. Okay, cool. Wow, how about that? Hey, it's Alisaria's turn. Oof. Little death save out of that.
She doesn't do a death save, thankfully.
Oh, Alisaria, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Got the sisters confused. You are correct. You, of course, don't need a death save.
She's shaken. I don't think she really saw what happened to Thanari. And she's on the floor behind this. This is blocking her view right now of her sister, so she's not like horrified yet.
For sure.
Let's see. She would. When you're. Yeah, you're like dead, huh?
No,
like
nobody's
healing.
dead.
No?
Nobody's dead. Everybody who dropped is just unconscious. Nobody got overkilled.
Yeah, even Peepop. Still just unconscious.
Oh.
And not technically stealthed anymore, so like there's a chance one of you guys could see him.
So, what does it cost to stand up? Half your movement, right?
Yep, half your movement.
Bro, we don't even know if that probably killed the Eos, and we don't know what happened to Iris. Yo.
No,
59
not Iris.
Bruh. That probably
I
wiped
guess-
Eos. I have Eos's character sheet I could save for it. Oh my
Lightbringer
god.
Eos only had 14 HP.
Yeah, I'm looking
Eos
at it.
is
It says
absolutely
24
unconscious.
after the
Definitely
heal.
dead again.
No, yeah, she got healed.
Nat 20 doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. I want to roll this dice anyway. It's fucking... I don't want to talk about it. Holy shit. Alright, Iris can actually eat full damage and be fine, so we don't have to do anything. We
Well,
can do
okay.
that when
To be
she's here.
honest, I wasn't even gonna retcon the roll for them. I was just gonna skip them, just honestly for laziness sake.
Oh no, tracking.
Is that like super unfair?
Oh, for
or,
sure
like,
it
what
is.
is, like, what do
For
you
sure it
think?
is. Absolutely. But it's unfair
sure
in
it
our
is.
favor because you're not hurting our healers, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna just roll past it for now.
Also cool with it. Alright, so Alisar is gonna stand up, horrified, look at her sister. Because she knew where she was.
Yeah.
Jump
yeah,
this.
the kimono's completely off, like just hanging on by the belt, and it's just like a shattered chain shirt and a pool of blood.
Sobbing. Would use healing hands. From her sister, I marked it. It's 7.
I'm over here.
Oh, was I looking at the wrong person?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
looking at
fuck.
Yug.
Yeah.
I'm like
wait,
all
never
up
mind.
That's not
this
Yug
shit,
Dab.
and the wind wall is gone. Yes.
Yes, the
Yeah,
wind wall's
Yeah.
gone.
I'm like next to the worst possible spot, like in front of all the very
Yeah.
strong bad guys.
I only have 15, so stand up and
Stand up,
oh god.
stand
Okay.
up.
What would she do? What would she do? Damn. That is not good. She's just not good. She's gonna cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
does this require? It's a Constitution save, and what happens if you don't pass it, or if you do pass it?
Half.
Probably half damage.
That's a big dick spell. That's definitely a half damage on pass.
Okay. She's gonna put it.
Where's this going?
Who is this?
Who's who? That's Yugdab.
Oh, Yugdob's up in there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Just right on top of.
Of the
How
Sphinx.
big is it? It's 5 feet. Yeah, so right on top of its head.
Cool.
And then would
You
immediately.
could. I don't know how you're feeling right now, but you could like get Griff, Jenny, and the Sphinx. Just so you know.
Honestly, she would.
I think she would.
And he tried to
You,
kill her.
yeah, you don't like that
Griff
person.
tried to kill her.
You don't-
Yeah, the birds
Griff
are
didn't
dying.
actually try to kill you. It was
He
threatening.
aimed his
There was
bow at
intent
me.
there. There was intent there, so I get it.
She's mad. She's mad. She knows her sister's at least down. She can't. I don't think she can necessarily see what shape she's in.
Way too much
But-
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely mad. She knows something. Oh, can we have a sister roll to see if she knows how hurt you are?
I think we gotta hit like a similar number to each other if that's how it worked last time. I'm down. If you
Yeah,
are
roll
down for it.
d20s. Be closer to
I'm
Roll
number.
rolling in
D20.
real life. I'm gonna be honest. I got a 16.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Hold on here. 14. That's pretty close. So yeah, she's fucking pissed.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
she's out for blood, and then she's gonna use her last wild shape, combat wild shape reaction. No, it's a bonus action.
Okay. What are we? How wild is this shape getting?
To expend one spell slot to regain. Oh, okay. You know what? I still haven't looked at the shapes I can be.
Cole, I had a question for you, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Could we retcon a reaction from Fetha?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait.
When
what
James
is-
is done.
I'm just kidding.
It's Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Hold on, really
James, do you
quickly.
want
What?
us to do that now to give you a minute to look at your thing?
Yeah, where can I find what I can turn
So-
into?
Let me talk you through it. So what you're gonna do is go on D&D Beyond.
Hmm.
In a new tab, and then you're gonna go to sources or collections.
Okay.
No, not collections. Just honestly in the search bar. Where is it? I think there's a quick one. Sources. Okay, sources. And then monster manual.
Mhm.
No, that's not good
And
enough.
any of this? Yeah, no, that's a lot of stuff.
Druid. Wild shape. Shapes. By CR 5e. Practical guide to wild shapes. Here we go. So, you are a druid, and you are what level?
What level are we? 7?
And you are Circle of the Moon?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go up to CR2. So you can be things like, I'm gonna put this link in Discord really quick.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll look over that real quick.
Allosaurus, aurochs, giant boars, giant constrictor snakes, giant elks, plesiosaur, polar bear, rhinoceros, quetzalcoatlus, saber-toothed tigers. That's like the high end of what you can be.
Holy shit.
Bro, did you say
There's
Allosaurus?
so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bro, there are so many things.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of things you can do with this.
But you probably want to go in the CR1 or CR2 range for higher hit points. It just depends on if you want to be able to fly, to be able to grapple, or to be able to, like, charge, essentially. I know it seems like a lot, but if you just scroll down to where it says CR1 and CR2, Like I would choose from one of those lists. And
Okay.
then when you find the one you like, look that up on D&D Beyond, and it'll have the rollable sheet for you.
Gotcha. The fuck?
I know it's information overload. I like the bear, the
Yeah.
dire wolf, the giant elk is very good, but if you want to fly, you still can be an eagle again if you want. Giant hyena is pretty good. Saber-tooth tiger is like pretty fucking crazy. Comparable damage to the giant elk, but there are trade-offs. When it claws do 1 point more damage than the elk's gore. The elk's AC is 2 points higher. So it breaks all that stuff down in the list.
Alright.
Damn, talk about metagaming.
Yeah. So what's that hellish rebuke about?
Oh yeah, go for it.
So while Feth is getting screamed at by the Sphinx, he looks up at the Sphinx, shakes off the sound, like pokes a finger in his ear, twists it, and goes, "Little puppies shouldn't yell so loud," and fires a hellish rebuke at its mouth.
Okay. Wow. That's fun. And how does this work again? I
I
think
think
I
it's a
make a
DC
wisdom
Oh.
save or
something
something.
dex or wisdom.
DC 19. DC
Wisdom?
19 Dex.
X. Interesting.
It's a
I
high
failed this.
DC.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
15. I take 25 fire damage. Holy fuck. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Strong.
Nice. Okay. How about that? Wow.
Very nice.
Okay, so
Okay.
Moonbang.
So she's
and
a
just for the-
saber. Go ahead.
So just to recap, the Sphinx and Griff passed their saves. Jenny failed hers. Jenny is fucking. I mean, you guys aren't close enough to see. She has like a hit point. Not good.
Griff better
Alright,
get flying.
did they do their rolls for
Yeah.
the moonbeam? They did.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. That's why Jenny's at
Gotcha.
like 1 hit point, and Griff and the Sphinx both they took half damage, which was 8.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
I don't what the fuck is what? Where are we pinging? What am I looking at? That's
No,
a
that's the
pepperoni.
sausage golem. Yeah, pepperoni golem.
Yeah.
So
and
this
that's
is a cheese
one.
and a sausage. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's 2 each that came out of each portal. They're all over the room, but about half of them got knocked over by the roar. So
All right. So
yeah.
the saber tooth has 40 feet. So and moonbeam is concentration. Okay.
Fucking table. I gotta remember the table, guys.
I killed the table.
Actually, Phineas was
dead.
concentrating on that. Oh yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
37.
we killed it.
I killed it before I walked over to Phineas.
Oh.
I guess she'll I can only have 20 feet because I used half. Or do I get the full 40 if I wild shape?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you're one of the lower level characters. I'll give it to you. That's fine. I'm into it. Show me what you got.
I don't fucking know where to go.
I mean, I would assume you'd go closer to your sister. I mean, the elementals. There's not really. I mean, from where I'm sitting to Alisaria, there wouldn't be any like incentive just to go start attacking the elementals or Gamzee, right? I mean, it'd be more likely that she would probably before you went into whatever form you're gonna go into, like maybe try to talk to Ray or Nugbug and be like, "Yo, like, who is this guy? What the fuck is happening? Like, what do I do? How do I save my sister?" You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you wouldn't even know. Like, is that beholder friendly? You'd be like, "Bro, if you just pulled a beholder out of a bag, like, what was that? Can I trust you?" Should I be concerned about that? Like, would that make Nugbug a target? Would she be like, I need to kill this sorcerer? He just made a beholder. So, I think assessing that, but I don't think going after the golem is like,
Oh.
yeah, combat wise,
No, no,
maybe, but
no.
I
I
think
was more
motivations.
looking for like a hiding spot.
Oh, well,
There's
yeah,
nowhere
based
to
on the
hide.
way, yeah, no, well, I mean, Royden Gamsey purposely cut off all escape with his golems when he entered this room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's currently, I mean, if you can get past the group, there is unexplored area down there. I mean, you guys can see it now. The room just ends, but
Yeah, no, she
there's,
wouldn't leave her sister.
yeah, exactly. But I mean,
Oh
going
shit,
over
there is a
towards
lot
where
over
she
there.
is, yeah, I mean, there's just, yeah, some of the party would see it now. So what the reveal is like a nice little room. Whatever. There's treasure down there. Okay, so what are you doing? What's your move, bud?
I guess she would ask Ray. Since Ray's right there. Who, God, I don't know. There's so many people. I don't even know who she'd ask about.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of rough.
I don't think she would ask anything. She would. I guess she'd kind of be like, what the fuck is with the beholder?
You did just witness him literally create it. He
Nugbook would be
literally
like, don't worry, he's on
made
our
it.
side. She's
Okay.
like, I don't know whose fucking side anybody is.
Yeah, what does that mean? Our side. What does that mean?
Yeah. She,
It'd be like, what about the bird?
she's
pointed-
gonna,
You know.
I don't know. She's gonna gallop over here and hide alone as a tiger.
Okay. You determine the beholder's friendly. You saber-toothed tigered, and you went. I mean, roll a stealth check.
Okay. As the tiger though, right?
Yeah.
Is there a stealth check? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, it's a pretty good stealth.
Okay.
Nope, it's not.
With an 8, you crawl yourself up inside of the minecart, and you're actually did a really good job hiding your body. You forgot about your tail because you're not used to having a tail, so your tail is like sticking out, and it's pretty obvious you're under there. Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
An 8. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's crying. She's bawling.
Yeah. But it's cute because your tail's hanging out. But it's also
Yeah,
really
right.
sad because you're terrified and feel alone, and your sister's down and you're crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing
dark.
good is happening.
Crazy. Yeah. Oof.
Okay.
Okay. That was the turn.
It was something.
It's good. It was something. Is that that's the action bonus action. And the moonbeam was actually pretty crucial. And you can still move that around and shit on future turns, so that's good. Cheese elementals
Oh,
are
true.
up next. Peepop. I want to have Peepop make. It's not. Yeah. Phil, can I have Peepop make a dexterity check, please?
A dex check? Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
dex check.
he's unconscious, but okay.
I know he's unconscious. This is from like right before you went unconscious. This is as the lightning was hitting you. Because I want to sort of just get an idea for like how Peepop
That
would,
was-
you know.
Yeah. He's down.
So yeah, unfortunately, you are down. That's fine. The cheese elemental, you fell down right like it doesn't acknowledge you because you're down now and like you're so small it doesn't really see you, but it like moves right over you.
I was
as a
afraid you were
result,
going to say that.
fail a death saving throw. No, the worst thing would have been it just gulping you up. It didn't do that though.
Cool.
You're gonna fail one death saving throw.
Can I add the bardic inspiration?
That you had?
I have bardic inspiration. I just
Fuck
noticed
yeah. Add
it.
it.
Okay.
It's-
All right. So that's a
Well,
1d.
do we know if this would have come from Iris? Or
Probably from
Jenny,
Eos.
actually.
Eos or Jenny, one of those two.
Eos is not a bard.
Okay, so then
Jenny
it probably
is.
came from Jenny.
Yep, and I'm just figuring out what she gets for bardic inspiration. So you would get, please, a blah 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 blah, a D8.
Well,
Yeah,
there it is. roll
This
it.
is crucial.
2.
Oh no!
Still, it's just one failure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it just-
I
just
figured
rolls
I'd give
over
it a
you because-
shot.
No, I mean, if you had rolled, it's not like you didn't need an 8 to pass it. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
was a good, yeah. And like basically, the only reason this is happening is because the cheese is so bubbling hot that it burns you as it rolls over you. Okay.
Heard
Just
that.
so just check the speed real quick. 30 foot. Love it. Okay, so
Oh god.
yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, this first cheese elemental that rolls over Peepop is gonna basically come right on down here, settle himself up right in between Ray and Nugbug, and it is going to. Ray was not present at the fight. Nugbug, you were also not present at the fight of Fantasy Iron Chef, correct? You guys were both not there.
No.
Yeah, they weren't there.
That's good for you. That's good for you. So it doesn't really have a preference. So I'm going to roll a d20, 1 through 10 Ray, 11 through 20 Nugbug. I roll a 14. It's going to attack Nugbug. Cheese
Nice.
Elemental makes 2 touch attacks, plus 7 to hit, 2d8 plus 4 fire damage. Alrighty. I rolled a natural 2 for a 9 and a 19 for like a 26. It's a 26 will
Man.
probably hit. Yep.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Where's my eights? Yeah, have a look. Think about it.
I think I can. No, it's probably dumber to do that. Just kidding. Just kidding.
So
Yeah.
you take 15 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, it would have been dumb to try and shield something but still get damage for casting something.
Okay. That's fair.
So I was going to reaction shield, but I take damage when I cast anything.
Yeah. But I mean, shield might be worth it if it's not going to keep you from getting this hit, I don't think.
I mean, I could still.
Oh my god. These things are crazy. We won't wrap it up for now. Okay. So yeah, it hits you. You take 15 damage. As this cheese elemental is just like bubbling towards you and over you. Okay. This one over
Get outta
here is
here.
gonna stand up, and it's only got 15-foot movement. It's gonna head over here, and it's going to step on the trap. Even though Peepop's set the trap off already, I think this will be fun. So this cheese elemental will take 8 damage, and it gets shoved back this way. Okay.
So that's the trap Peepop found, not set off.
No, but I think we had you. Oh, somebody stepped on it.
I did
Maybe
step
not.
on one, but it wasn't this one. It was another one that
Thought
was on the
somebody-
trap.
No, you're right. Yeah, I thought somebody else stepped on this one. Okay, so that one's now set off. Boom. Okay, this cheese elemental is going to zone in on you, Alisaria, unfortunately, in your saber-toothed tiger form. I will say that since, you did hide under there, it's not like, it's not able to get its full attack against you, because you're, like, fully under the minecart. Like I said, you actually did a really good job hiding yourself. You're just not, like, hidden. So instead what happens is, like, it's boom, almost like swiping under the cart. It's trying to get you. It's like from a movie. You're just like up against the back in your tiger form, like, suplexing, or I don't know what you call it, like, holding yourself up in like the bottom of the cart upside down, like avoiding the attacks. And then like the elemental starts to turn into liquid and like move its way inside of the cart. And it actually uses its cheese form ability to move its way into your space, and you just take 1d8 fire damage. It's not like an
Okay.
actual attack, but it's just so you're gonna take 4 fire damage. And you are like,
As the
if you
Sabertooth.
were to, as the Sabertooth, yeah. If you were to like not move, you would just take that 4 damage again, or
Okay.
a d8 damage again, just so you know. Okay.
Okay.
And then the last one is gonna skip past Actually, yeah, seeing Nebuchadnezzar on the ground, this cheese elemental is going to crawl on top of him. Because the elementals are being
Oh my
commanded
god,
by
I'm
their
taking
lords.
care of so many things.
I know.
And he's
It's
got
crazy, right? All right, 2 attacks plus 7 to hit. 15 and a 16, so those are probably both going to hit with the plus 7s on top. Oh, they're both over 20.
its AC is 18.
Right, so each one is 2d8 plus 4 fire damage.
It was 30 damage from the scream, right?
Yeah, 29.
Which way was the beholder looking?
That's what I was wondering.
It's a good question.
Because we didn't
I think
establish it.
no. Okay.
No.
Okay,
I think we were going to
look,
establish it on
look,
his first turn.
No, but look,
we
the
were,
way
but we
it's
should
looking
establish
right now, we don't have to change anything. Because the cone
Yeah.
wouldn't touch anything that did anything. The only thing that I think would get changed, no, nothing, because Griff, Jenny, and the Sphinx would still be in the part of the moonbeam that was cast. Everything else was cast from outside of that cone. Just keep in mind, James, that 150-foot anti-magic
I mean,
cone.
Guys, he's up next, the beholder. So I think that we just need to like let it lay for a moment.
Yeah, that's
Alrighty,
fine.
so cheese elemental, boom boom. You take it was 14 from the first one.
right.
Picked up the second one. And 14 from the second one as well. 28 damage on the beholder, and the cheese elemental is like basically on top of it now. So it technically also takes a d8 fire damage, which is 1. Let's say 9.
29. So that's 150 minus 20 is 130 minus
That was all
122.
4 cheese elementals. It looks like the beholder's up next.
Did the one back by Ramsey see Holden?
I mean, it did, but it didn't go for you.
Good to know.
It wasn't ordered
Beholders
to.
are immune to the prone condition.
Yeah, the beholder never actually went prone. It did fail to save, so make sure you had marked I marked it on here, but he took the 59 damage plus the 28.
Oh shit. I was not calculating it that way. Hold on. Wait, so 59
So
plus
it should
29.
be 79 plus 8 is 87. It should be 87 total damage he's taken so far.
Okay, so he's at 93. Got it. Okay. Jesus.
And it is
I
it is
now
his turn.
appreciate what you guys have to do.
And just to be clear, the cheese elemental is like, I mean, I guess because it wasn't prone, but the cheese elemental is like on it. It's like, 5 foot in the air, 10 foot in the air, whatever. Like cheese elemental like jumped up. It's like on top of the beholder,
Okay.
attached to it.
Did the beholder save for that or no?
No, but I mean, based on what it says on this thing's stat sheet, no, because it hit with it with both melee attacks. But I don't know if I'd necessarily do that to a player character, but I don't have any qualms about doing that to a beholder. So.
Okay. So it's obviously mad at this cheese fucker.
But it
But also mad at
I
the
mean,
Sphinx.
does it? And I forget the details. Does it have to do what Nugbook says?
I don't know. I think that's
Is it just
in the,
friendly to Nugbook?
Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
look
I
at the
honestly,
teeth.
that's the thing I forgot to bring up at the beginning. I don't know if it's necessarily a pet that is handed to a player, or if it's a beholder that acts friendly to that player controlled by the DM. I don't know. I think that's a your call type situation.
Let me see. Hold on. What did I roll? It was
The creature are allies to you. Speak all languages you speak and linger for 10 minutes before disappearing unless otherwise noted.
Mhm. So just allies
So yeah,
to Nugbug only. But
Yeah.
getting attacked by something, so maybe it would chomp him. I don't know.
And it gets what, one action?
what, the beholder? Whatever it says on the sheet, I think it gets you know.
I don't see it. Oh, and it's immune to being prone, just so you know.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't say if it's one action or two.
It's gonna be
But
one.
it has legendary anyways. I guess it would first bite the it would bite the cheese elemental on it.
Okay.
That roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely hits 13 damage. HP check. Okay. Yeah, so that seems, yes. It hurts it.
And I guess it would use legendary action since it's the end of its turn.
Well, it has to be any other creature's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
the time
But you just wait
only
until
at the end
Griff
of
goes and
another.
do it. Yeah.
Another, got it. But it's definitely gonna turn and face. I'm gonna draw, but you can erase it if you need to.
Okay. Right. Let's face up like this. Okay. Sure.
So yeah, are the cheese? I mean, like, are they? Because what is this cone? An anti-magic cone. Oh, there we go. Oh, it has a field too.
Hold it.
The anti-magic field. No. At the start of each of its turn, decides which way to face. Why does it say field?
It's just a different term for the same thing. Here's something cool.
No, because that's it on itself.
Shift it to a cone.
The beholder's central eye creates an area of anti-magic, as in an anti-magic field. Oh, okay. It's referring to the spell anti-magic field. Got it.
Right, I did pretty good there, huh? I almost nailed it. Because I adjusted your
Zargoth.
little cone.
That's awesome.
Whoa.
It looks like Nala is not in it.
Just kind of hiding.
Yeah, she's just like, okay.
That's fucking dope.
That's really cool. Knieber.
So does that mean no magic
Nothing.
can work?
Nothing.
So
No
no
magic
healing,
can-
no anything.
Nothing.
Your magic items no longer work.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
fuck. That's all of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So your fancy axes.
But again, the beholder.
You can't smoke out of your blunt sword. You can't do it.
It's
not possible.
Yeah, well, Phineas is gonna take some serious fucking damage this turn.
The beholder wants to live. It's an entity that lives. It wants to stay alive, and it sees big threat. It looks at it.
Yeah. I can't justify not doing
It
this.
does say in the cone that it also affects the eye rays. So the eye rays wouldn't work in that cone, but the eye rays don't have to shoot into the cone. I'm just looking at the sheet. I'm sorry. I'm excited.
No. No. It's okay. You mean like the okay, but not like the actual legendary eye ray, right?
No, like okay, so It's in
'Cause
the
there are
action
eye-ray
section.
actions,
It can
yeah.
use the eye ray. The legendary action, I think, might be off the table. I'm not sure. It's a Cole question. None of the lair stuff, none of the regional stuff. So it can bite an eye ray and point its magic cone. So the eye that is the magic cone is the big fat eye on the middle of it, and the little stalks have like abilities that they can cast.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Showing up
obviously
now.
it's not its lair. Okay, perfect. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna fuck you all. My bad.
You didn't
Yeah,
really
I mean,
fuck me
that's
that bad.
right here. Alrighty.
Everybody's
I don't
got to
know.
use like
He's not here.
hand-to-hand combat.
I mean, we can still use our weapons. They're just not magical. So instead of getting a +3 to my hit, it'd be, instead of +12, it'd be +9, right?
I mean, is that all natural strength? Are you wearing any strength items?
No, I'm not wearing any strength items.
Then yeah. We gotta get Haliax. Haliax just got really, really weak.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably sitting on the floor because his backpack probably weighs like 400 pounds. He just can't hold it.
He just
Just
falls
like
backwards.
immediately on his ass, like fuck.
The kid on the first day of school who brought way too much stuff, just going down or up the stairs, like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Alright.
I totally
Well-
forgot that.
And I'm sorry, Cole, just tell me to shut the fuck up if I'm ever overstepping. But I also know that the magic cone is invisible, and none of you know that it's going on, so you would probably try to do magic shit. If you're in the cone's range, you'd probably not know that you're in an anti-magic
Oh.
cone unless you have something visual like on you that would turn off.
But yeah, not even that. I mean, I think that like I would believe that any magical class, sorcerer, wizard, warlock, especially warlock, would immediately be aware if their magic wasn't working. But
Mhm.
like a non-magical class, like a
Maybe
fighter,
they wouldn't know
you
their
know,
items are off. Yeah.
they might not realize their items are off. But Phil being, Fetha being a paladin and a warlock would be aware that magic just got turned off. I think he would just definitely just innately know.
Something wouldn't
you know
feel
what I
right.
mean? Yeah, exactly. So it's really more of a like, yeah, I think that's more subjective, for certain like character by character. But like, I think anybody who has their character just has a natural connection to magic, it would feel that connection stop, And that'd probably be a terrifying moment. Like, imagine if like all of a sudden your thoughts just stopped or something. I don't know like how to describe it. Like when you're in your room alone at night and the AC turns off and it wakes you up because of the silence. It's like
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it would be like a similar feeling. Where you're just
Power
like,
goes out
oh,
in the
that
middle of the night,
wasn't.
and you're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Yep, you wake up because it got so quiet real quick. Like yeah, like that pleasant thing that was there that you didn't even realize was there just went away and you like feel empty, So yeah, I think that's fine. All right, good turn, Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar.
Mm.
Griff's up next. Oh god. Ugh. Griff with a passive perception of 21, also being a ranger and a magic user, I think would be aware of what's going on. He would have to use this movement. Oh my god, I'm so fuck. To stand up and not be prone anymore. And he would look at Jennifer, who goes wild, and he would be like, we need to consolidate, retreat, heal ourselves, and gather up, figure out what's going on. The people I came here with, they'll help us take you back. But it appears there's a beholder in the room, and this creature, the Sphinx, is definitely not friendly. And I think, Jenny would probably respond, and she'd be like, I don't know what I was thinking, Father. I trusted these people. It's a mess. Yes, please, we have to get out of here with your friends. And with her saying that, Griff is going to... Got no magic. He's got no magic.
He can
He's
fly.
gonna ready an action to. He can fly, but he's not gonna leave his daughter. He's gonna ready an action to follow Jenny, on her turn, presumably when she moves, because she seemed into it. And then he doesn't have any non-magical bonus actions, unfortunately. What is that? That doesn't. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have any good bonus actions right now, so he's not going to do that. Alright. And, yeah, so. Oh. Okay. That's not gonna work. It's right out in the open. Yeah, he ends his turn. Ready in action to move with Jenny. Alright, golems are up next.
I'm gonna use a legendary action.
Yeah. Yeah, Ira.
Did that roll
Right,
something?
so, it just told us what it does.
Oh, I thought it was gonna
But
pick the ray.
guess what? Roll a d10, my dude.
Okay, that's what I thought that
Roll
was
a
doing.
d10. Roll a d10. Wait, choose your target first.
Ah, shit.
Yes.
It's Gordon.
Keep
It's
this
Gordon.
Gordon Gamsey for the Beholder. Alrighty. I guess yeah, the eye rays can shoot in any direction because they're on stalks. That's fine. 5. Ooh. And intervention ray. Target creature must make a DC Constitution saving throw. DC 16. 8d8 necrotic damage on a failure, half as much on a successful. Holy shit. All right, James, roll them 8d8. I'll get this con save going.
That
That's a lot
roll it
of
for me?
damage.
Oh, it
That's a
did.
D12. Yes, it did. Already, I rolled a natural 19, so I'm going to pass this. So I'm going to take half of 32, which is 16 necrotic damage.
God, that was a shitty roll. That is 64. I got half of what I could have gotten.
Yeah. Yeah, because you
Okay.
got 2 1s and a 3. I mean, the rest of the rolls were decent, but it was 2 1s killed you.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, still though, because remember, he also took the roar damage, so like, yeah, he got a little bit beat up real quick. A little bit beat up. I want to use legendary. All right, it's Phineas's turn.
No.
Phineas, his cloak no longer billowing about him,
Oh.
just hanging off his shoulders.
This dumbass can't do anything.
He can't do shit. All of his abilities are fucking magical or based off magical items that he's carrying. So he's definitely what we would say, how do you say, in trouble?
It's like the light shines on him and he just becomes like a skeleton. Like a saggy, wrinkly skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. That's
Betha
kind of
leans
what
over. Betha leans over and looks at him and goes, "What happened? You run out of tricks, funny voice?"
Fucking. You don't even fucking deserve this right now. I should be fucking you up, bitch. Right.
Let me be very clear. You are. Carry on.
Phineas. Phineas is a
Poor guy.
beast.
Poor guy. Yeah, not without his magic. I don't know. Maybe he is.
I wish. Alright. Boom Boom Bang. Yeah, he's a little bit fucked up.
Oh my god, that's only 35 feet. So this would be touching the back wall.
Oh, excuse me.
Right,
Yeah,
because
it
it's
goes,
150
way
feet.
far. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So, like, there's no escaping this right now. And even if you did,
He'd provoke opportunity attacks from at least 3 of us.
that, but also, like, you can't shoot magic into the...
You can't shoot
Got it.
magic, and so it's rough. It's rough in these streets. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for all of you.
It's rough. It's rough. It's okay though.
Ruffington.
Wait, I never did the golem's turns. It's not Phineas's turn yet, guys. I literally didn't do the golem turns. I forgot.
No, that's right,
I don't know.
because James
Fine.
used the legendary action.
Yeah, exactly. James fucked me up, and then I cycled the golems through initiative, but the pepperoni golems are actually up next. So the one closest to Holden stands up. Well, yeah, no, you Holden, you actually beat Warden Gamzee's passive perception.
It was a 17, yeah.
Yeah, and you also beat these guys' perception. So
Nice.
I mean, I think the golem would have reason to look for you because they knew you were there, and then you disappeared. But I mean, it's probably not going to do great on this roll because guess what? It's not good at this.
You never know.
It gets a -4. 11 minus
so
4
it
is less than
literally
17.
can't pass. Because even
It literally can't pass, yeah.
a 20 would pass for sure.
A 20.
Yeah. Right.
And this one had to stand up, so it only gets
Would
to
it-
move the 15
yeah.
feet. Had to move like here, pretty much. Okay, this one over here, to the right of that one, has to stand up using 15 feet of his movement. I guess actually that first one would use its action to dash another 30 feet. Oh, shit. Yo. Yeah, and he's gonna go up towards Agnes, but he can't do anything. Use action dash. This one stands up. It's gonna roll 15 feet up on Nugbug and Ray. Its turn. And then this one here is gonna step up to the Beholder. Roll with the cheese elemental on it, and it's going to attack. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Let's do it. Oh, these things are cool. 2 melee attacks. Okay. It's going to be using its okay, yeah. Plus 13 to hit and a ton of fucking damage. Holy shit. That's actually crazy. Alrighty, 2 melee attacks. Alright. A 13 and a 6, so a 26 and a 19. Those should both hit the Beholder. Both of them are 3d8 plus 7, which is fucking crazy. I might pull these guys down a little bit because that's not. It's not. That might be too much.
3d8 plus 7.
Yeah.
And a 13 to attack? Jesus.
Yeah. They're big beefy boys. Big beefy boys. Okay, so the first attack, the total with the plus 7 is 15, and the second attack, the total is 18.
Jesus.
So 33 damage. Boom, that's the golem's turns. Now it's Phineas's turn. And he will. What would he do? Yeah, he's gonna risk the opportunity attacks, and he's gonna move straight over this way. So Fetha, opportunity attack, if you'd like it, which I know you do.
Oh yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Take 3 away from that. 27 hit.
27, that hits.
So this will be 1d12 plus 6 because there's no magic on it.
Right. What? Oh. Wait, it says 1d12 plus 6 here. So
Oh
it'd
yeah,
be
I guess
plus
all my other
3.
rolls.
It'd just be plus 3, and then you wouldn't get the radiant. So,
Yeah, it wouldn't get the radiant damage.
Yeah. So you rolled 8, so it's 11. Takes 11 damage. Yeah, I mean, now that time it was weird because like you were hitting him before, but like you just realized now when you hit him that like it didn't feel like you were cutting him like deep. Not that you weren't damaging him before, but like now you recognize like the impact of your axe on bone. Like very pure, very raw. No magical energy in between. Okay. All Phineas. What are you gonna do? Now you're over here.
He's gonna
Right.
shit his pants when Fetha chases him down.
Oh yeah, probably. He is going to. Okay, he's going to use the rest of his movement to move back to here. He is going to ready an action. I mean, I don't. Do I have to tell you what it is?
No.
Write it down.
No,
I
you
don't. I don't.
You don't have to tell us what it is. You don't have to tell us anything. You don't have to tell us anything about your roles. You just tell us what happens.
Yeah, he is. He is gonna back up there. He's gonna look around. He looks scared, and he readies an action and ends his turn.
Yeah, especially held actions, because you don't want to tell us the trigger.
Yeah. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, especially like a held or ready to action. Okay. Okay, backs up, ready's an action. All right, P-Pop, it's your turn. Take a death save, pretty please.
Would Heliax get
Was
an
that just a raw
opportunity attack
D20?
at him?
Yeah, and Yugdab would have too.
I mean, it just in the same way that they didn't take the thunder damage. Or I'm also not using the Sphinx to take legendary actions and attack Yugdab right now, which I could be doing because she's the only one in melee range. So I kind of like figure it's just like we just let it go.
That's fair.
Is that cool with you guys? I mean, is
Yeah,
that
They
just,
just
just
take
again?
that.
It's mostly for just ease and streamline of the game, if that's all right. Cool.
Yeah,
All right. So
watching
Peepop,
them.
you're up for death save.
Was that a raw D20?
Yeah, roll a d20.
You want 10 or higher?
If you want an at 20,
Oh, so close.
dude,
But that's one death save.
it's a pass. You passed
It's
it,
a
so you
pass.
should be at one failed and one passed right now total.
Oh, you only get one more.
No, like that's not till next turn.
Oh, it's race. It's
Yeah.
race to 3 passes or 3 fails. So no, it keeps going.
It could
Hmm.
technically, yeah, it could be.
Well, if
one
I
more
get a
turn.
D20, that's 2, right?
If you get a nat.
Well, if you get a
20,
nat, no, if you get a nat 20, you get
Yeah,
one.
that's
hit
what I meant,
point.
a nat
You
20.
stabilize.
Yeah,
Oh, you
you-
wake up.
you-
Okay,
You wake up with 1 hit point on a nat 20.
gotcha.
I've seen it like change whole fights in podcasts before. Dude just like gets up real quick and is like, "What's up, bitches? I'm here to party." With my 1 hit point. Oh, Ray, it's your turn. There's a lot going on right now, man. But I think what you choose to do here defines the tone.
Well, there's a
So,
cheese
So go
element.
stun the beholder, please. Wait, what?
It's a cheese element.
There's a cheese element right next to you. It's very true. And you see Nugbug, the cheese elemental, it attacked Nugius Boogius, but it could have attacked you.
Alright,
attack,
shit.
boogity boogity.
And there's something else on Nugbug too. That little.
Oh shit! You never rolled for that one.
No, it had to use its oh no, you're right. That
Oh.
one stood up and walked over. No, you're right. That one didn't dash. My bad. Absolutely. It's gonna take 2 attacks.
Who?
Yeah. One's a natural 19, so that's gonna hit. The other one's a natural 4. Does a 17 hit you?
Not if I shield. That's
Would
also
you
gonna
like to
hurt me.
shield?
Fucking hey.
Damn. Okay. Wait, how much damage would shield make you take?
Reaction at first level, 10 d10.
Maximum 10, 1d10, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot less than you take from this hit.
Okay.
So you're gonna probably want to do that. Like mathematically, that's a win for you. So I would
Yeah.
go for it honestly, because
For sure. You have
17
+1.
damage from the one that hits you. So yeah, I think you did the right thing probably.
Did I roll that? Did that not work?
It
I
didn't come
supposed
up
to
in
roll it?
PTT, but
There we go.
no, yeah, there you go. So now you're
Okay.
what, 20 plus 5. That's weird. Whatever.
There's
Yeah,
a
the
third.
second one doesn't hit. So, but the first one was 17 damage.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure it was D10. Because it was.
I very much remember it being a D10.
Yeah, okay. It was 1D10, yeah. So I'm just gonna
there's
roll it on.
still the elemental at Peepop didn't move,
Eight.
but okay, yeah, eighth, yeah, that was good. That was good for you. The other elemental is just going to move up to the hallway entrance and sort of like take that, ignoring.
Yeah, what are these things?
Those are pepperoni golems.
Okay. Alright, I think that might be safer to attack than a flaming hot cheese.
Yeah,
It's like
the
a-
cheese is bubbling hot.
It's like a
You get the
queso-
impression
yeah.
that if you touch it, it will burn you.
Yeah, I've punched
Unfortunately.
queso before. It's not fun.
What? Hold on. Story time. Story time. What happened? I'm
It was
fucking
hot
with you.
lava.
Oh, is it mine? My
It's
turn?
your turn. Sorry. Yes,
Okay.
you are upright.
I'm gonna flurry of blows this boy. On my shit's glitching. Did that go?
No.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, you rolled a natural one. Who
Son
were
of
you
a-
attacking? The cheese elemental, or were you
No, the element.
the one right there?
golem.
Okay. God damn it! I so badly want you to just punch Nugbug in the side of the head right now. Please
Oh
stop,
my
stop
god!
rolling dice.
Stop rolling
Please stop rolling
ones.
dice. Please stop rolling-
What? Fucking. All right. Well, I can't.
No, I mean
That's
you're
all I
good.
can do.
That's like that's friendly advice to you, just based on how the rolls are going. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's
Oh, I can't
not
do
good.
flurry of blows because I didn't hit. So, I
No.
end my turn.
Do you need to hit to flurry? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, it has to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think it's. I couldn't.
Marisha
I don't
always
think I.
called it early. You have to hit with your first attack before you can call Flurry.
Heard that. Well, Ray. Yeah, this is. I mean, that was. Okay.
I don't think I could have even attacked that second time with the extra attack. Yeah, I like snapped my knuckle or something there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so the first attack, you almost punch Nugbug in the face. Normally, I'd have you hit him, but he can't regain hit points, so it doesn't seem fair. Okay. The second attack, I don't, for whatever reason, you're distracted. You fucking go wide and you punch into the cheese elemental and you take a d8 of damage, which is 7. Fuck, as it burns your
7
hand.
damage.
Yeah, you pull your hand out, you very cool anime style, like swipe the cheese off of it, the burning cheese off of it. And like going in, like your palm feels hot. You're like, I have the fiery fist of Sklin. You know what I mean? You're like, this is it. I'm a fire monk. And you go in for this third hit, and it just you hit it. But like, I guess normally you would have put more energy into the punch, like like ki into the punch. But this time you're relying on the fire damage from your heated fist, and it just, as it turns out, that's not how it works.
Shit.
So then, at that moment, after your third attack is fruitless, you look up across the room and you see the crumpled form. I mean, not even the crumpled form, it all happens all at once. So you see, like, your younger self falling to the ground, and you see the younger version of your wife racked by lightning. And in this moment, like, I think that, you mentally you phase out for a moment and, like, your eyes maybe glaze over, and you find yourself sort of in that place where you met Sklin the last time. That's sort of like um featureless featureless plane, right? Where you saw, I believe it was some sort of cat-like entity when you described it last time.
Yeah.
Right. So you see that same entity before you again. And it looks at you with a stern look on its face. Like a look of like not disappointment, but like the look of a teacher or a father about to chastise a student or a child. And Sklin is like, doesn't come at you. There's no animosity or anger or anything like that. But, it leans in close to you and it's like, you've come so far. What does Sklin sound like? Or is it more gravelly? Or is it a female? Do you want to
It's
give me some guidance on the voice?
probably it'd sound different to each person it speaks to. Probably would
Sure.
speak telepathically.
Okay. Love that. How does it sound to Ray in Ray's head?
Probably like both one of those weird like both a man and woman's voice, but at once, like
Sure.
overlapping itself, like
So do that, Cole.
Yeah, no, I got you. I
Hang on, look-
absolutely fucking have that right now.
Whatever you just had would be fine.
You and
just
Maddie
said
need to like psychically connect and talk at the same time.
Couldn't you have just said like Southern drawl, Southern twang?
Fuck
Y'all?
no.
Alright.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucking. Okay. I love that actually. I think that's really cool. So Sklin leans in till its head is almost touching your forehead. And even though it communicates telepathically, this still makes the communication feel very intimate. And the voice, which is two voices speaking as one, slightly overlapping, one male, one female, both sounding strong and confident and deep. They go, it goes, you have come so far, my child, and you've worked so hard for everything. You mustn't fail now. So, Ray, you come back from your vision and you have your turn available to you again.
All right, that cone of magic, anti-magic. I mean, I'm probably just gonna answer my question, just asking it, but it just nullifies any magic that enters or exits or is in that square. Can't cast magic whatsoever.
Yeah, and any spells cast across it are nullified. I mean, now again, for you, Ray, like I wouldn't qualify your ability set as magical. So, I mean, I would say you're pretty much unaffected by this, aside from any magical items you might be carrying on you.
Probably just the bracers of defense, which
Yeah,
my
exactly. Like
AC
whatever
would
bonus you
lower
get
by
from them, if you're
2,
wearing a cloak of
right.
protection, it wouldn't work. Blah blah blah. But your actual like class abilities and like even your key points and using that stuff, like all of that that's all mental and physical and training based. None of that is actually magical.
Well,
Am I
one of them
mistaken in
gives
saying
me a
that? What do you
magic.
think?
Well, one of them gives me a magical property, but I don't know if that would be a magical property, if that's
Yeah,
just a property.
that one might not work
Yeah,
because the
okay.
whatever that property is would probably be dispelled by the ray, but the ability itself would still work to give you that. Just what it gave you would be nullified.
Got you. Okay.
So I mean, yeah, and you are familiar enough with beholders based on your time with the party that you would have this understanding of the ray and how it works. You wouldn't even need to roll for anything. You also saw Nugbug summon the beholder, so
Yeah. Or he's
you know,
summoned it before in that last battle with Sargoth.
no, that one you guys found in a tube. That was a different thing.
Oh, yeah.
This one you like watched him like summon out of the ground. So like if you're like thinking the beholder, you wanted to do something, you could probably talk to Nugbug about that. Because you get the overwhelming impression Nugbug is kind of like in charge of the beholder. You wouldn't be sure of the details, but yeah.
No, that's understandable. No, I'm gonna attack this. I'm gonna redo what I just failed.
Sure. Whatever you think the best move is, you can go back for the pepperoni golem. You have renewed vigor. Yeah. And in fact, Ray, for the time being, well, after your turn, we'll do this. Yeah.
No, I got an idea. I'm gonna do one attack on this golem thing.
right, 17
Better.
is gonna hit.
Be 12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay, and then he's also gonna punch the cheesy element.
Okay.
Nice.
29 hits. It's gonna take 9 damage.
Does he take?
And you are gonna take 3 damage.
All right, he's gonna say, "Sorry, Nugbug." He's gonna jump over the train cart. I'm assuming this door is open.
Yeah, the door is super open.
Shit. 20 spots there. Go past Spruce. And is Sargoth currently prone?
He is.
Oh shit.
Alright. He's gonna use his flurry of blows on him.
Okay. And I'm assuming you attacked those elementals because they can't do opportunity attacks now. 'Cause you hit them, right?
Yeah, mobile
Yeah, that's
feat.
what
Yeah.
18 is gonna hit your boy Sargoth. Ooh, actually though, was I a smart player? Did I give him the spell called Shield? I didn't, so yeah.
It wouldn't
You
matter.
got
He's
it.
in the beam, isn't he?
He is
No,
in the beam.
no, he's
Fuck
not.
you, he
Oh,
is in the beam,
Sargoth
you're
is.
right.
Yeah.
No, he is. He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
Okay.
Forgot about the beam, even though it's right there. Alright, 18, so 10 damage. Heard that. Boom, done.
Okay, and then since that, with the flurry of blows, where am I at? He can't take a reaction until the end of my next turn.
Great. Love that for him.
And since I got a hit in on him, I'm gonna use Quivering Palm. So he's gonna
You're gonna
he's
try and
just gonna
stun this
have
boy?
harmless vibrations going through his rib cage.
Karma's vibrations are not pleasant for Sargoth. Alright, what's the save and what type of save and what's the DC?
Oh, can't do that till next round. So
Oh.
I'll end my turn there.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you did 2. Sorry, I'm sorry. It was like, where's your second flurry of blow? I see it now, so I actually take it.
Sargoth took 19. Oh.
Sorry. Okay. And then. Oh, you end your turn. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Sargoth is up next. He's going to respectfully step away.
Ooh.
Betha,
Opportunity
you
attacks?
opportunity attacks cost a reaction. You already used yours. Ray, you have an opportunity attack
Yep.
that you can use.
I'll use that.
Okay, yeah, 18 is gonna hit. He's still in the thing. Okay. Boom. Oh, I don't have the spell anyways. So he's going to. Oh. Oh god. Oh, I still have all his spells. Last fight. That's funny. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, Sargoth is going to. That's not a bad one. Oh, we're just gonna fucking do the thing. Where?
He's gonna self-fillet. He's gonna prone himself and start sucking his own dick.
So he steps back. He, yeah, you're gonna, guys, this is. He's gonna step back. He's gonna stand right here. And he's going to put his finger up with a finger gun and point it right at the side of Nala's head.
Do it.
and he's gonna end his turn.
Do it, pussy.
You
No,
won't,
he's
pussy.
ready. He's ready
You
in
won't.
action. He's looking straight at Ray. This is an obvious threat. Like, in fact, maybe he'll even say, like, take another step, and the girl gets it. Do you understand me?
So that was it. Just take another step.
And the girl gets it.
Okay.
Where is Nala in?
Right in front of
think she-
Sargoth. She's
No, I don't think
just
she's
out
in
of the go.
initiative.
She's not. She's not a combatant. Also, Sargoth almost assuredly has some form of mental control over her.
Gotcha.
And she willingly stepped through the portal with him, so. All right.
I'm gonna take the second legendary action because Ray just ditched me, and if I attack them, I get hurt.
Yep.
So
That's fair.
this is
Yeah,
my
you're gonna have to work on these
second.
boys. Let me get that
Yeah.
sick D10 roll, James.
Alright, 4, baby. That is slowing Ray.
Oh, cool.
That's not
So,
gonna help
which
me.
one? I didn't make you choose the target first this time. Who do you want to cast it on?
Oh, I was gonna choose the closer one to the.
I will
pepperoni.
say, yeah, because that one you think is probably more deadly.
Yep.
It'd be actually really crucial if you could slow that. Yeah.
Legendary actions don't let you move, do they?
Not unless it says under legendary actions, movement is an option. Because it, like, boom, boom, bang, specifically says what you can do.
Oh, it just says that I have 3 legendary, each have to be taken separately, and once I regain them at the start of its turn.
This creature gets a -1 to dexterity, so I rolled a natural 9 for an 8, so he is considered slowed. Give him a snail and a purple and pink icon to remember. Okay. That's
Creature
big for
can't
Nugbug,
take
dude.
3 actions.
That's big for Nugbug.
Okay.
Yeah, he can only attack once. He can take an action or a bonus action, but not both. I'm pretty sure he can only attack once. It's good.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
All right, nice legendary action. It's Jenny's turn. Having listened to her father and seen the peril she's in, being heavily injured, I will assume Griff would have been like, "We can't use magic right now. We need to retreat." She is gonna move way back. Oh, I guess I should measure it. Play the game. Okay. How do you shift, control, spacebar? Oh, there it is. Right click. Oh, yeah, she can go all the way to the corner. Okay, how do I make it go away? Boom, and guess what? Griff follows her. Now, you want to let me get that sick eye graphic again to make sure they should be out of the thing at this point.
Are you asking me for that?
Whoever feels like doing it, you know what I mean?
So wait, what am I doing?
You're good. I got you. Got you, bro. Shape. Co. 6.
Oh,
That's the wrong. It's about 45. Yeah. Oh yeah, so they're well. Fine. And Jenny's gonna cast the healing spell, which is called Cure Wounds at 3rd level on herself. 3d8 plus 3. She will happily regain because she fucking needs it. 8, 9, 10, 11. 18 total health for Jenny. That's good. Okay. She heals herself. Kind of anticlimactic, I guess. Boom. Action, bonus action. Griff already has Bardic Inspiration. So I need to do that. Block. Okay. Oh, that's healing word. I can't heal twice. All right, Jenny will end her turn. Finari, you're up.
Rolling it.
Round over here.
Oh. Natural 1.
Don't.
It's
Two failed
two
death
fails.
saves. Brilliant.
Failure.
I love it so much.
I know you do. Bonus action.
Wow, so that was
no.
massive chunk of initiative that we were able to do.
The next person up is Eos. So I mean, it's 11:30. We could just call it here.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, that sounds
Great
good.
round of initiative, guys. I can feel you guys engaging with the fight. You know, I love it. It's really good. These boys, Sargoth and Phineas, they got. Somebody
They ain't
come
got
over here.
shit. They ain't
Somebody
got
come
shit.
over here. Come over
I'm coming
here.
over there. Don't you worry, I'm
No.
coming. I'm coming for you, motherfucker.
Cole, I think I don't know if you heard me when I used the flurry of blows.
What'd
happened?
you say?
Um,
Oh, you were gonna stun him.
no,
I never rolled a save. Wait, did I roll a save?
No, it
listen.
was you could either stun him or there's three things you could choose between: to knock him prone, to push him back, or he can't use reactions until the end of my next turn.
Yes.
Technically, readying is oh, let me read it. Hold on.
No,
It was,
yeah, you're right. You're on the right track.
Does it turn it
Ooh.
into a
Yes,
reaction
yes,
on
it
your
does.
turn?
Yes, it does.
It lets you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. That's what the ready technically.
Oh, well,
Ooh.
So
That's okay.
technically, I could do whatever, but you could still do that when it hits your turn, which is right after mine.
But you can't
But
do
I
it
well,
have-
no,
when
because
Ray
once the
approaches you.
no. Once the
End of his next
once
turn.
the trigger is met, it has to happen right then.
So yeah, he wouldn't have the reaction, so he can't do it. So Ray would be able to walk
Yeah.
up to him and do his whole turn.
Yeah. So he's just gonna shoot Nala with disintegrate during his turn then.
So I shouldn't have said that.
That being the
Fuck.
case. I mean, I don't know, like well, I
Dude,
think that
Ray goes
no,
before
I'm just sad I
Sargoth,
could
so if
feel
Ray
it.
can stop him, he can just flurry again and make him
Well,
stunned.
Yes, but I never actually used my action. But it's okay. I mean,
Well,
I
you
guess
readied your
that's
action, which
Well, I
turns
readied
it
my
into
action, yeah.
which turns it into a reaction.
which I can't use.
Correct.
Ready would be the action, which now you'd have to
Yeah.
use your reaction whenever I use my action.
So
or
you can
my...
still do it. It's just got to be
can't.
after Ray's turn.
Yeah. So
You know, if
that
Sargoth's
technically
alive.
that technically just gives me like one chance to do
Stun.
something about it if I wanted to.
Yes! Oh, fuck! Oh, I love it. Anyway, this has been League of Justice.
Oh,
So,
That was good though. I'm glad I used that.
I'm sad I didn't realize what it meant. Or I would have just killed a bitch. Oh yeah, Ray, roll a d20.
Just one?
Yeah. All right, your other self fails a death save.
So there's two more?
He's done anyway.
Yeah, but they're gonna come up on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right,
Oh,
guys.
boys.
Well,
It's been
you
a
got
hell of
through
a
so
night.
much chunk of initiative. You know, I was like, I should move this. I forgot to move the Sphinx during his turn. Oh well.
Well,
There's always
we
next
missed
turn for
out
that.
on a lot of stuff from absent players too, so I feel like it
Yeah.
kind of balanced out.
Yeah.
That was a fun, quick little session.
It's 11:30. It's not like
Yo, it felt
quick.
fast as hell though. I looked at the clock.
Yeah, it
as we
did.
were
It
getting
went
to the
quick.
bottom. I was like,
We didn't even take a break.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
that's
take a
true.
break.
What the hell? Yeah, that's crazy.
It's because we're fucking
Yeah.
badass.
We didn't even stay that late.
We're
We
G's,
didn't even
bruh.
start that late.
It's because we're fucking
No.
badass, bro.
We played solid 2 hours, yes.
Yeah.
It went from 13 all the way back through to 21.
Cole, I am loving this. In the moment,
Yeah.
don't fucking
This is getting spicy.
don't fucking talk to me
Very
during the
spicy.
fight. But when the sessions
Don't you-
end, when the sessions end, I'm very happy with everything that's happening, bro. You're killing it. And you're literally spinning so many plates, and I fucking appreciate you dealing with all of our hijinks. It's
No,
awesome.
I will never, ever, ever waste one of my NPCs' turns again like that because I was
Don't-
unaware of the rules. I can just
don't
let you
say
guys
that.
know that will never, ever fucking happen again.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You got me once.
Yes.
I hope you fucking enjoy it. Enjoy it, motherfucker. Enjoy it.
Well, that's the
It's
thing.
never fucking happening
When the
again.
players outrule a DM, the difficulty scale increases for everybody. So just everybody pay attention. Use your stuff. I feel like we're
'Cause-
gonna get less leeway with doing weird stuff now. So just
I thought
be ready
No,
to
you're
do
not.
things
I love
by
the
the
weird
book.
stuff. It's my favorite thing.
I thought
favorite thing is the weird
Sargoth was
stuff.
gonna start doing counterspell or some reaction bullshit, so that's why I used that. And it came in
No, I
handy.
mean, I
That was
immediately
slick,
I was
dude.
like, all right, no counter spell, fine. But like, then I was like, all right, it just felt really like, because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk up and kill his wife, and I was like, all right, chill. Two things. Number one, that's way dark. Okay. Number two, it doesn't really speak to like Sargoth's, goals necessarily. So I was like, all right, but using her as a bargaining chip to get Ray's aggro off of him does really speak to his goals.
Can I
And is still really dark, but less dark.
Can
So
I
I went with
voice
that route.
what was going on in my head when that happened was okay. I never underestimate a villain. If Sargoth's goal was to kill Ray and Nala, like they're already dead. So
He's
what
just
is-
done it
what-
already.
so what
Exactly.
is the long
Exactly.
goal? And I think Ray would realize that, but that just adds more questions than it answers anything, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like why are they so important? What's the fucking deal, bro? Like why don't we just kill them so Sargoth fucks off? Like if he needs them so bad, if we need to save the world, why don't we just kill Ray and Nala and be done with this?
The only reason I actually thought this whole thing out. I'm not gonna explain it to you guys yet though. But there is a reason, and it only makes it's really stupid, and you guys are gonna be like, wow, Cole. But it actually makes a lot of sense. I
That was
promise.
fun as hell. Well, thanks so much for playing, guys. Why don't you take us out here?
You got a
Cole?
fucking beholder. No, fuck you. You guys have a beholder. No, hey, thank you so much for playing. Great combat this session. Obviously, this is probably one of the most intense, and I can tell you from my opinion, outright deadly encounters that we've had. Like there's a lot going on, and that's fine, because you guys are fucking killing it so far. There's been a lot of great thoughts from the party, a lot of really baller moves and stuff like that, which I've enjoyed. And I think that next week's gonna be really good. It'd be cool to get the whole crew back in here. Hopefully everybody's around. If not, whatever, it'll still be fun. And yeah, thank you for playing, and fuck you guys.
I hope you're ready for next week, buddy.
I hope you're ready to fuck off. All right, never mind. I'm prepared.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
we're in
going.
Adventure
I'm
Zone
going to
shirt.
prepare for next week.
Can I show my Adventure Zone shirt, or are we gonna get canceled for that?
nah, dude.
I don't think you can get canceled for
And-
wearing a T-shirt, bro.
Wow, we got an NDA, dude.
Wait, show your shirt again. I got you back in frame.
CND. A CND. Very nice gift from my friend and fellow DM, Mr. Billy.
Nice
Think, right,
shirt,
you gave
dude.
this to
Nice
me?
shirt, dude. Yeah.
Dude, it's a great shirt. I love wearing it. Voidfish. So cool. All right.
Yeah.
I'll get
Well
you
then.
canceled.
Well, thanks so much. Let's do our outros, guys. I've been
We got a
Billy. I've been
C&D.
piloting the recently knocked unconscious Thanari, who rolled a nat 1 on her death save. I'm also piloting a cloud of gas named Holden. Holy shit! There's a Sphinx. There's Sargoth. There's everything that's bad. There's Gordon Ramsay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh look,
Gordon-
everything else
Gordon
that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's panicking and Thanari is unconscious, doing the wee snaw, wee snaw. She's cutting some wood. Nugbug, you are piloting good old Nugius
That
Bugius.
bug.
Salisaria, how are you feeling with the fight
Yeah.
so far?
Well, I have a beholder, and Alisaria is a saber-toothed tiger, and Nugbug can't attack can't cast a spell without getting harmed. He's
let's talk
surrounded
about
by.
that real quick. Let's talk about that real quick. I believe it even says in the description of the wish spell. I'm going to confirm this fact right now. And even if it doesn't say it, I mean, just from like maybe something you hadn't thought of, I am certain that something like a restoration, greater restoration, would possibly get rid of that.
That would be great. However, that would hurt me too.
Yeah, but not if like Iris cast it on you. I don't know.
Oh,
Money.
You could be like, hey, can somebody help me? I did the wish and like now I'm so tired and look, I can't even lift this up. My strength is 3. I can hardly stand. Help me. I don't know. Like, just thought something to think about. A little inner party, like boom, boom, bang. You don't have to bear this burden alone, is my point, Lord Nugius
Yeah.
Bugius. You can share this burden. Really smart move slowing the big creature. That thing was gonna fucking take chunks off your hit points every turn, and you just have his
Oh, yeah.
damage potential. You have the potential it has for damage. That's not even considering whether it misses or shield or blah 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 blah. So really good.
Sweet. So yeah, I would start thinking about how Nugbug's death works, Cole.
I know because you gained a lot of hit points, and are you under 100 yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So that's like, if I don't give him the
Yeah,
hit
so-
points, he's gonna die immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
So I would
yeah.
I would consider how that's gonna work in the midst of all this. Just
It's
in
okay.
case.
I have a very strong feeling that either Sargoth or Phineas is gonna bite the bullet this game.
Say
Yeah,
again,
we'll
you
see.
lagged.
Phineas- I have a feeling that either Sargoth or Phineas is gonna die next session.
I don't want to talk about that. Fucking Yugdab and Haliax would have cut his cock and balls off when he moved. Anyway, we also
hey,
had
hey, hey!
Phil.
He gave us leeway.
Yugdab would probably be almost dead right now.
We also, yeah, you're very right. We also have Phil, who is piloting poor Peepop and
Oh,
great
dude, I'm
powerful
so sad
Feta.
about
Oh
Peepop.
yeah. When I did the roar, I forgot about Peepop's low HP.
Well,
I'm
see,
hoping
I
to
didn't
recover.
roll for it because I thought because he was like behind a wall in a hallway, it wouldn't have affected him. So that's why I didn't put the roll in first.
At a 500-foot range, and it's loud as fuck.
500 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah, say any creatures that can hear you within 500 feet
Fuck.
are affected. And I'm like, yeah, that's everybody here, and probably some fucking randos walking through the forest just died outside
Yeah,
of this
people
place.
just died in the forest.
They just
definitely
heard
some
like
animals
something
out there.
echoing in the forest. There was lightning, and they were like, "Oh fuck!" Yeah, so that was like, I mean, that's this creature's kind of whole thing, and I mean, it can't do it again. So that's the good news.
It's somewhat good.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I buried the lead on that. Oh, but that's probably magical. See, fuck.
Can't even.
You
I
really
can't
fucked me
even-
with the beholder, James.
Yeah.
I can't even feel bad because nobody. I'm looking at Eos, Iris, Holden, and Thanari. Nobody has silence, so it's not like we could have done anything about it. It was just gonna keep happening.
Yeah, I'm sad about
Very
Peepop, but I
niche.
think he'll be okay. I have faith in my rolls.
I have a strong feeling he's gonna make a recovery.
Yeah.
Bro, if
One way or
anybody
another,
is
I think P-Pop's coming
staggering-
back.
If anybody's staggering out of the cave entrance, one hand on the wall, bloodied, it's gonna be P-Pop.
It's gonna be P-Pop. You'd see his tiny little hand just clawing his way out.
He's got that gnomish luck, bro. I love it.
Actually, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's like you look at the cave entrance and be like, no one survived, and like the camera zooms into the corner, it's like P-Pop bloody and like, that was
He's-
fucking crazy, guys.
I'm never stealing again.
Yeah.
He becomes a monk. He becomes a monk.
He becomes a
Yeah.
monk.
Joins fucking Figieri to save the boys.
He becomes a
Holy
paladin
shit.
and trains real hard, and he becomes Fetha.
Little tiny baby Peppa.
We've
Mini
also
Now he
got,
Fetha.
trains so hard that he gets swole.
we've also got our good buddy Zach stepping in to reprise his role as Ray and past Ray. How are you
Yeah,
doing,
this-
man? How is
This
this
whole
going
time
for
I
Ray's
just
psyche?
fucked.
Ray, you got a free redo this game. How did that feel?
Oh,
What'd you think was gonna happen when I brought you into the vision after like probably one of the worst turns you've ever had as a player?
well, yeah, he saw his Lord Sklin, and from that moment he got Bloodlust Rage and beelined it for Sargoth. Whether that's that's probably some other alternate Sargoth, but still he was able to get a good few hits on him, and dude might die next round, or his alternate wife might die. I don't know.
And
3 people might
Cole-
die.
Cole gave you the keys to the kingdom with that vision and ended up not being able to kill your wife because of Sklin. How fucking awesome is that shit?
No, I didn't want to kill his wife. I wanted him to have to be afraid to come after me. If I wanted to kill his wife, I could have just killed his wife. I had my action.
No, I think you
It's fucked up.
you blundered your way into making his god really important and powerful, and it's fucking awesome. It just happened.
Oh yeah.
Like you can't blame.
No,
for that.
well, I wanted. I mean, guys, let's just be real for a second. This whole arc, everything that's happening right now, is based around Ray and a single decision that Ray made. I mean, a series of decisions, and I think that it just felt right after like how bad. Like I heard Ray was like, I heard you say, Zach, you were like, "Well, I guess that's my turn." And I just heard like the disappointment in your voice, and like you're supposed to be the star of everything happening right now. And like it just felt right in the moment. Because I remember in the past you had described a vision involving Sklin to do some crazy monk shit that I allowed. And I was like, all right, let's get that energy here, right?
No, that's true, because Ray
know,
was
like,
at his
fuck yeah.
lowest, where basically his whole goal, his whole quest was messed up. He was defeated, and
You were about to
everyone-
murder a bunch of innocent people just to try and get what you wanted. Like that's pretty dark for Ray, especially. Like so like I feel like, seeing Sklin and all this, like definitely like puts you back like in the right mindset, right?
yeah, he feels he can at least kill Sargoth, even though this is not his Sargoth. This is a Sargoth. It would redeem himself. It'd be one world without Sargoth.
Well, you don't know whether or not it's the same.
That's true, but he definitely recognizes whoever that is, and oh god, remember his rib cage is vibrating.
So you're
You
gonna
could, you could rewind that. That's gonna be a big part tomorrow, depending
or next
how
time.
this all goes.
Oh, it's
I mean,
gonna be huge,
Monday.
actually. Ugh. No, Sargoth is not gonna make it. Who's the next
Does he-
big guy
wait,
up this
does
one?
Sargoth have? This is past Sargoth, yeah. So he's got both his hands.
Well, we don't know who.
Yeah,
it is,
that was a
but-
point I made, is that he has both of his hands.
Oh, Ray still has a smelly, moldy. The Sargoth's hand is still in his chest pocket. That's flopping about.
You can fucking you can flex on him with it when you beat his ass. Beat his ass.
Just slap him with it. One
I'm
hit
gonna
point, last hit
I'm gonna
point.
Shove your
Slap.
hand up your ass. All right. Well, this has been a presentation of You Might Be Muted, PTSD&D, Monday Night Balladeers, League of Justice, and also just some friends fucking around, guys. Great session. I love you guys. Cole, take us out.
We're not friends.
GG's,
We're not
guys.
fucking friends. Don't act like we're friends.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
just
exclude Cole from this part.
kidding. Yeah.
I'm
love
just
you guys.
playing. I love you, dude.
Thank you so much. Good game. Great game. I really think that you guys are really getting into the mechanics more, which is super cool. And I love to see that. And I'm excited for it. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. And is it Monday yet? Nope. Not allowed to say that. Don't say that.
No. What about
We'll see you next Tuesday. Nope, that's not the right thing.
Might be muted.
You might be muted.
No, how about see you Monday? U is with a U. It spells come.
God.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Hey, just remember, if you're talking and nobody responds, you might be muted.
Keep your
That's
pussies
perfect.
clean
Fair
as well
enough.
as your criminal record. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Use soap and water.
Wash your damn hands and go take a shower.
Take a damn shower.
Pro
Go
tip,
touch grass.
Pro tip: never be the worst looking dude at the game shop. Talk to you next week.
Oh, that's actually great advice. Unless you're the only guy in there. I mean, come on.
Well, then you're the best looking dude. Come on.
And the worst looking dude.
Shit.
Figure out.
Statistics.
Shit.
Damn, I want to go to Tate's. I just want to go there.
Bro,
look around.
I become like a solid 9 at Tate's. It's crazy.
Yeah, except for Zach is like a fucking 10.6 at Tate's, dude.
I want to
Yeah,
walk in
I have to
there
go alone.
and I want to smell the place. I just want to.
Yu-Gi-Oh night, baby.
I
You
want to
wanna
feel
smell.
something.
Ooh, no.
Feel-
You don't
Bro,
want
I
to go on that night.
I was playing Warhammer upstairs there one time, and the game was going kind of late. It was like 6:30 on a Wednesday, and these dudes showed up, and they were like, "Oh, you guys are playing Warhammer?" And we're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Cool. We have a Smash tournament at 7." We were like, "What?" They were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, we'll finish up quick." And they brought up like 12 televisions up the stairs and stacked them on all the tables, and we were just like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on up here?"
Yo, that's some
And we
serious
finished our game
smash.
real quick and like packed our models faster than any two Warhammer players have ever packed. Like we were playing like a 5,000 point battle. Like we packed up tons of models so fast. We had 4 tables put together, we were dominating the whole space because we're douchebags. But yeah, like we packed up so quick, and like even by the time we were done packing up, they had like everything set. It was crazy how quick they set it up and how many TVs they fit in that tiny little balcony.